So today we are going to do a 5 pesos Cuba 2019 for everybody who buys. You'll get a 5 pesos in your order. So we do have some for sale. We're hang out, show some notes, have an awesome week. It's going to be a great day. You got two Argentinas, 2018, 2016. That's the 50 and the 20 pesos. They're both uncirculated. Beautiful notes. Let us know if you're looking for certain countries. We're going to hang out, show some notes. Excuse me. Try not to cough too much in y'all's ears. Next up, we've got Philippines 20 pesos, 50,000 rupees, Indonesia. The giveaways Cuba. We're gonna put one in all the buyers' orders. So everybody who buys gets a super cool 5 pesos Cuba today. So that'll be the givey. Heck yeah, it'll be good. We've got a 97, 500 shillings, Tanzania. It's got the giraffe and the zebra on it. What's up, Loopy? Been a while. Good morning. Good to see you. We're hanging out, looking at some notes to start the day. We've got the 5 pesos Cuba. Everybody who buys gets one thrown in their order. You've got $1,000 Malaya. Super cool note from World War II, the higher denomination. That's one of the better ones from that series, and it is AU. What's up, Bruton? Welcome, y'all. We got some cool notes for y'all. Here's an Abkhazia 2024 10 Aspar. It's uncirculated. It's from last year. Real banknote. It's a Baltic state. We've got 5 pesos. Cuba. We're gonna put in everybody's order. Yeah, I'm planning on it. I am planning on it, James. We've got Scotland 2017, 10 pounds. It's an uncirculated polymer from Scotland. Got JD's in on Scotland. It is a nice uncirculated example, JD. Morning. Starting it off with a strong note. And JD, we are going to throw a 5 pesos in with your order. Everybody who orders something will get a cool 5 pesos uncirculated. Thank you so much. Here's a Vietnam 1971 1,000 dong. Next up, we've got a New Zealand. It's going to be Queen Elizabeth II. 1985 to 89, $2. You got the Queen there, New Zealand. It's price for the condition if you need that slot filled. Next up, we're gonna go with Qatar and Zambia. The Zambia has a cool giraffe there, and then you get a Qatar 2008 1 real, 2 notes, one uncirculated Zambia 9110 kwacha, and then you've got the Qatar 2008 1 real. Next up, we're going to go with a Ukraine 94 10 smackaroonies. Nice note, fair start on that. Ukraine uncirculated 50 smackaroonies. It's from 2021. Beautiful example of that more recent, more modern Ukrainian note. Dog lovers coffee. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We've got the 5 pesos Cuba. Everybody who places an order today will get one thrown in their order. So that's what we're going to do for the buyer's givey. You've got a 1923 1 million mark, Germany. I haven't been running as much Germany. I need to get some more going. Hey, and I'll run. I've got some randomness here too. Check these out. Hey, Anton takes it. Anton, you enjoy. And additionally, we'll be throwing in that 5 pesos uncirculated Cuba with your purchase today. Thank you so much. You got one of those? Nice. Next up, we've got a couple Kazakhstans. You've got the series, that's going to be from 92. And then you've also got this uncirculated one, Smackaroni. 3 beautiful Kazakhstans, and they're all unk. I do have some randomness in there. I'll show y'all. Where's all this? I'll do a little lot for y'all. Here's a cool lot. Let's run these, do a little desk clear lot. Turkmenistan, uncirculated, 1 manat, nice note. Tajikistan, 1 dirham, unk, crispy, beautiful note. You got Nepal, another Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Laos. Super cool little. All right, so that's enough of that. Next up, we're going to go with a Ukraine 2020 Smackaroonies. That's a better note, y'all. Started at 4. And, if somebody wants to get in on that one, that'd be a good pickup. We're going to have some fun, have a great week. 5 pesos Cuba goes in all the buyers' orders. JD takes it down. Nice buy. Enjoy. Next up, we've got a Maldives 5 Rufia. Beautiful note from 2011. Very colorful. Has a wonderful ship on it. I'll run some more Germany too. We do have some more Germany. And we have some no-go. I'll show some of those. Here's a nice little 1961 10 pesos Mexico American Banknote Company. We got Cuba 5 pesos back there. I had started it at 4. Had a couple different lots there. I was just running. I'll run them again for you. Here's the 1 pound Ireland. Oh no, you're good, man. Here's a nice handful of notes. These are pretty cool. It's got a Vietnam that looks pretty cool in there. You got a Russia CCCP 1 ruble, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Nepal, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Laos. The little Vietnam's actually pretty cool. Enjoy, JD. Nice handful of notes. Give you some Baltic stuff too. Next up, thank you, JD. We've got Botswana 2021 Tempula. It is uncirculated polymer. Let me see here. All right. So next up, let's take a look at. Here's a nice 20 mark. It's going to be Germany, 1914. Decent example. Fair start there. I know we had somebody in here like in Germany. I got to get some more stickered, but that is a nice note. The Scotland, yeah. Put it down, bro. Mr. Pup Face. Here it is, bud. This is a beautiful note. It's the 2017 10-pound sterling uncirculated polymer. Germany, you got it, Anton. All right, so Germany. I don't know if you saw this one, but here's a cool 20 mark. There's a little 37 1 mark to go with it. Got some other stuff in here too. Anton takes it. Enjoy, Anton. Let's see. I'll run some various ones as we move through here. We've got stuff other than Germany too. We'll be showing y'all. Hey, thank you. Here's 2. That's a nice example. The 2 million mark. Next up, we're gonna go with a Vietnam 100 dong. Everybody who buys today does get the 5 pesos Cuba. You got 100 dong Vietnam. Beautiful example of this note. 1966. Next up, we've got the 20,000 mark, Germany 1923, and then you've also got a 100 mark. Anton, make sure you give us a follow. I've got a ton of Germany coming into this week from World War II. It's usually pretty popular, so be on the lookout for that. Next up, we do have note geld too. I'll run some note gelds for y'all this morning. You've got a Luxembourg 1944 5 francs American banknote company. All right, let's do a note geld set, y'all. We've got the 2 mark, the 1.5 mark. These are interesting denominations, y'all. 75 pfennigs and then a 50. Nice set here, Dolman. What is this? Dolman 1646. Cool series, cool set of note geld. All 4 of them. Note geld, beautiful. The 1.5's interesting. The 2 mark. Next up, you got the Tiger security feature and this awesome French Indochina 1945 10 pastries. That's a pretty sweet note. Morning, everybody. We got 5 pesos Cuba going in all the buyers' orders today. It's right back there. Bam. They're Onk. Let us know if you're looking for anything specific. Portugal 1963 1,000 escudos. We do have notes we can pull from. Let's see. Next up. On y'all. 1929 50 mark, Germany. As the lady with the stuff in her hair. And then we're going to go with a couple of Nigerias. They are sequential. 2014 100 Nara. Pretty notes. It's for the centenary. So those are commemoratives. Nigeria consecutive notes. Next up, we're going to go Netherlands 10 gulden. 1968 10 gulden. Uncirculated. Seeing if there was anything cool in the pic there. Then we've got Iceland, 1961, 10 kroner. Iceland, Sedblanki Islands, uncirculated. Cool note. And then we're going to go with a West African states. Decent example of this note. It's really nice. It's going to be a 94, 500 francs, West African states. This movie might be a little too profane. Can y'all hear my movie? I'm going to turn that down. Not safe for work. We got Eritrea 2004, 100 NAFCA. Nice higher denomination. That's the North Korea of Africa. Beautiful note from 2004. Isn't that wild? What communist note? That's actually a better one. All right, so next up, we're going to go with New Zealand 2007, $50. It's a polymer. I have an uncirculated one. It's $70. Here's one that is still very nice. 40 polymer, New Zealand 2007, $50. And then next up, got this awesome note with the Sandistas on it. It's going to be a 1985 10 Cordobas, Nicaragua, Unk. Soldiers there, I guess in a parade or something, marching. You've got Mauritius, 1967, 5 rupees. Mauritius, Queen Elizabeth II, beautiful uncirculated note, super fair start on that if you've been eyeing it. Ukraine, sweet note. It's going to be $500. It's from 2024. It's uncirculated. This is a commemorative as well. Ukraine. Mexico, 1915, 1 peso. Super cool note. They've been moving pretty fast. We'll be running out of those soon enough. A lot of y'all probably have one. If not, 1915, 1 peso, Mexico. Buyer's givey's going out in every order. It's going to be the 5 pesos, Cuba, 2016. You know, it's against the rules to sell stuff. It's not against the rules to give it away. We've got Cambodia, 73 to 75, uncirculated, 100 reals. All right, next up, Philippines, 5 pesos. Canonization note, that's a commemorative. It is uncirculated. Super cool soldiers and party back there. Has the cannon on it. What's up, Adrian? Morning, everybody. We've got the 5 pesos. Cuba is the givey. For everybody that buys something, we're going to throw one of those in your order. Here's a 1992 20 Smackaroony. Super cool. Great start on that. Awesome Ukrainian note. Give y'all some opportunities this morning for hanging out with us. Here's in Italy, 84, 10,000 lire. Dominican, 1 peso. I failed to put the year on there. It is a Thomas De La Rue note. Dominican Republic. Dominican has been hot as of late. Got a Malta. It's going to be 1 pound, 1979. A specimen. Starts at 20. Great price. Specimen, Malta. Mhm. This would be a great note to buy and get in on that Cupid Givey. You got the half dollar 2019 Bahamas with the lizard, glow in the dark lizard. Pretty cool. We've got the Cuba 5 pesos Givey, y'all. Back there, everybody who buys something gets a Cuba in their order. So if you see something you like, pick you up a Cuba. All right, next up. Got a Venezuela 1980 100 bolivars. It's an uncirculated commemorative Thomas de la Rue note from Venezuela. It's a commemorative for 100 years of this guy, Bolivar. Mr. Bolivar. Oh, their money's named after him. I have to look him up. Yeah. I just don't know where I put it, Gomez. Well, I have one. I know where it is. Let me show you this one. Actually, I have a couple. One of them is real heavy hitter. Here's a Argentina 5 pesos 1868. That's a nice note. That's a large note too. Argentina 1868 5 pesos. Not a common one. And then I have an old Argentina in here that I'll have to set aside when I find it for you because I think you asked about something like that yesterday. It's a 18 something. And I should have a couple more. One ringgit Malaya. I know I have an old one somewhere. And then I have a super sweet. I can see it. I'll put it over here. Oh, here's one. Most of the older stuff that I have is gonna be better stuff, but I'll show it to you if you like it. Here's a Colombia 1899 2 pesos. I have an Argentina in here somewhere for like 60 bucks, and it's 18 something. It's really pretty. It's actually pretty nice. We've got 5 pesos Cuba is gonna go in all the buyers orders today. Mixing it up a bit. So if you want to get in on that, snag you something cool. Here's a Hong Kong 92 10 bucks. Here's a Germany. $1923 100 million mark. Better Germany. 100 million mark. 1923. I turn that off. All right, so next up, we're going to do a lot of two, and it's going to be Egypt and Iraq. A couple Middle East, even though Egypt's Africa. 50 dinars, 2003, 91.50 pastries. Both of these are uncirculated. You've got Iraq and Egypt. I don't know if anybody trades, but SMCI. It's been on a tear. 10,000 Cruzeros. I'm watching that today. This thing is going total beast mode. Really exciting. 10,000 Cruzeros, 1991, Brazil. Next up, got Saudi Arabia. It's going to be a 1984 100 reals, Saudi Arabia. I guess the whole market's bouncing now. Man, this SMCI, that thing has sure been on a tear. We got a Italy 94 10 lire. And then we're going to do Sweden 10 kroner. This one's uncirculated. It's from 1958. Beautiful Sweden 10 kroner. Hey, Juice Man. I mostly have foreign for today. It seemed like I had one US note, but it's mixed in here somewhere. We'll put on a US show and you'll see it pop up US. We usually stick with one or the other. Superhero. Here's a Trinidad and Tobago 1964. $1. Got a bunch of cool stuff that'll be coming here. I'll message you into the week. Excuse me. New stuff. One I'm really excited about. Bunch of Queen stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Stuff you don't have, I'm guessing, or probably, but yeah, stuff we haven't shown before. One of them I'm super pumped about. Malaya, 1959, $1. It's Malaya in British Borneo. Nice example of that note. We've got a Cuba 5 pesos. That's going out, and everybody who buys something order today. This guy, it's on. So you can look forward to that. We've got the French Indochina 1953 American Banknote Company 10 pastries. Then we're going to go with Hungary 1920. That's going to be 10 Corona. A beautiful example of this 10 Corona. Hungary. It's got a bridge on it. I'd love to go over to Europe sometime. Something like Hungary. Looks really pretty. What's up, Easy Does It? Good to see you. We've got a Cuba going in everybody's order today. You got 5 Gilden, Netherlands Indies. It's got a battleship, a soldier, and a fighter pilot on it. If you're into like planes, soldiers, battleships, all 3. That's pretty sweet. Next up, one of my personal favorites to collect is going to be this beautiful uncirculated 1966 Romania socialist note. A little tiny note. That's a crispy, perfect one. Next up, King George, $1, Canada. 1937, Canadian Banknote Company. And then you got another Ukraine. That's the 95. One smackaroonie, Ukraine. Everybody, the 5 pesos back there, Cuba. Everybody's going to get one in their order today. Kind of a buyer's givey. We're doing it manual. Next up, we're going to go with 2 cool South American notes. We've got the Venezuelan 100 Bolivars, super cool monkey. And then a Brazil 5,000 Cruzeiros, 1990. 2 cool notes. One has a wonderful monkey on it. We're going to go with Ireland, 97 and 99. 10 pounds, Ireland. Then we're going to go with a lot of 2. We're going to do Hong Kong and 81 to 86 emergency issue 1 cent that is uncirculated. Thailand 2005 100 baht. Got 2 notes, Hong Kong and Thailand. Then we're going to go with a beautiful example of this 1909. 10 rubles. That's going to be Russia. I don't see any folds in that. It's pretty. 1909, 10 rubles. Russia. Superheroes in on that one. That's a beautiful example. Nice buy. Enjoy superhero. Here's a 5. This one's a little more circulated, but still very nice. About an $8 note. That's 1909, 5 rubles, Russia. Next up, we got Kuwait, 1 dinar. 90 to 91, Kuwait. We've got Cuba, 5 pesos for all the buyers today. Right back there. We've got 1942, 10 rupees, Burma. It's going to be Japanese occupation, World War II note. China and Peru. The China is 2 cents, which is pretty cool. 1949. 74, 5 sols, Peru. Beautiful note. Thomas De La Rue, Unk. Both of these are Unk. You got the 74 Peru, 5 sols, and then you got the 49 China, 2 cents. Next up, we're going to go Ireland, 20 pounds. This one's going to be from 84 to 86. Has the islands on it. There's people that collect banknotes with maps on them. I guess the map collectors. I met one at a show. Interesting. Now I've been looking at notes with maps on them, or keeping my eyes peeled for them. Yeah, and if y'all let us know, we look for the stuff y'all are looking for. Superhero knows. We've got a beautiful Malaya, 1945, 5 cents, uncirculated. King George, wonderful note. Actually, might be the one you would like. Superhero. It is perfect. Then we're going to go with a Japanese occupation of China, World War II note. That's a 1945, 100 yen. They were unissued. That was late in the war there. Japanese occupation of China, World War II, larger note. King Charles, 2024, 5 pounds sterling. Unk. All right, I bet. Next up, I thought that was George Bush for saying. I know everybody says that. That's funny. It almost does look like him. Good to see you, CR. Dictator note. We've got Mobutu. Nice 10,000 errors. Unk. 1989. Y'all might have to deal with my excitement today about SMCI. You're gonna have to. This thing breaks 55 bucks. You'll be super pumped up. We're at 54.68. All right, next up, we're gonna do do a funky lot of two. What's up, Catherine? Morning, welcome everybody. You got Guinea, 1990 100 pesos. Suriname, 9610 Gildan. 2 beautiful uncirculated notes. Toucan there on one. We've got 5 pesos back there from Cuba is going to go in everyone's order today. So if you'd like to get in on that, we'll put one in everybody's order today. Okie doke. So next up, we're going to go with this Chartered Bank of Hong Kong. Yeah, man. I looked this morning. It didn't even say I was going to be here today, dude. I'm so disappointed about it. Said delay. So I actually had ordered a bunch of other stuff though last week. So either way, I'm gonna get some stuff. I don't know what's up with my package, man. I wish it would get here because you've got a nice chunk of cash tied up in that thing floating around the US of A. Yeah, I guess so. Well, and we had the holiday, but the weather probably because it was supposed to be here Saturday. 1990, $1 Belize. President's Day didn't help the cause either. That's a beautiful uncirculated note from Belize. Yeah, we'll be putting it on CR when it comes in. I have a special promo video and all made. Uh, so I'm like on pins and needles waiting for it. Somebody asked about a US note. We've got a USA. Here's the one I've gotten here. 54B silver cert. You can get that one and get yeah, Cuba Gibby. Here's the Russia Lenin 500 rubles CCCP. Yeah, CR. It'll get here, and then we're gonna have tons of notes, so it's gonna be exciting. I've been buying quite a bit, so kind of more surgically, I would say. And I've been trying to make sure we get new stuff. Like even though we've got a bunch of cool polymers and stuff coming, I have some stuff that we haven't run before, which I'm pretty excited about. Here, I'm actually gonna do these two together. This is gonna be Malaya, 42.10, and then you've got Zimbabwe, 2020, $50. Unk. That Malaya is pretty nice. All right, so next up, we're gonna do. Oh, this one's a cool one. So if you haven't seen this note, this is the Zimbabwe 10 Zig Goldback note. They came out with these last year, and the idea was to get away from the US dollar again. Well, they came out in April, and by September, they had lost 80% of their value on the black market. So their new currency is going as well as every other one they've made so far. You never know. Maybe it turns around. I wouldn't bet on it, but it is still a cool note. We've got the Yugoslavia 1981. And when I say went down in value, I'm talking about on the, if you're using it, if you're living over in Zimbabwe. That's wild. They must not have much faith that they have the gold to cover what they're saying, you know? All right. So next up, we're gonna do a cool 1920 Sweden. Y'all, we've got buyers giveies Cuba. Everybody's getting 5 pesos today. Here's a 1920 1 krona. This side's actually a little prettier. I like the color on it. It's gonna be Sweden. Here we go. UAE. It's gonna be a 2017 5 grams. Unk, uncirculated. UAE. Next up, we're gonna go with. Let's do a couple South Americas here. South Florida notes. Yeah. So check this out, Mark. We've got South Florida. Everybody who buys something today gets the 5 in their order. So that one back there. So everybody will get a 5, and then I do have some other ones too. Or one. Yeah, basically. If you buy one of these, you get one of the 5s, essentially. Here's the 10. That's going to be 2016. We've got the 5s going in all the buyers' orders today. Next up. We're going to go with Ceylon, the 1925 1 rupee. That's Sri Lanka, essentially. Any hyperinflation in Zimbabwe? I had one. Oh, yeah, I do have some. Sit tight. Mhm. All right, here's I'm not good at math like y'all. It's gonna be 700 million in $1. And what's crazy? Oh, so that's 2007. Actually, that's the 500. So that'd be 700,500,000. So from 1 year, you got the 500, 500 million. How wild is that? So 700,500,000 Zimbabwe. Can you believe that? Just like that, you're up 700,496,000. All right, enjoy. Let's see. I should have a couple more different ones. It's kind of cool. Oh man, it's got a tear. Let's see. Let me pick out a few different ones. Mhm, mhm. All right, here's a whole handful of more. Uh yeah, that their currency's gone pop like 3 times. If I want to say, and the Zig came out last year. They had that one, that's right. And then they have these other ones that we usually show, like the three. Here's one, two, three, four, five of them. Mike takes them down. First purchase, you're awesome, Mike. Enjoy. Let me see if I see the other one. We ran it. So they had these, then they had let's see here. Let me show you. I have it. I ran it just a second ago. Well, don't you know I say that now? Heck, put it here. Let me grab some. Oh, here it is. Found it. Found it. So I'll show y'all. All right. Let's grab a few different Zimbabwe's for y'all. We got 10,000. Those are cool. Cool. All right. So to answer your question, they had these, right? Which here's a whole stack. So you've got the bank check 10,000, 500,000. There's a 50,000. There's 50. There's 10,000. There's 5 million. Look how crazy this is. There's $1. There's $1, dude. You can go from 1 to 5 million. How wild is that? So they had these, and then they would have had this series, which I guess they don't do anymore. It was replaced with the Zig, right? So this would have been the one after the ones we just ran. And of course, that first series, the 100 trillions, definitely going to be, that's, in my opinion, that's probably the top note, one of the top notes for most forum. Enjoy, CR. We get them in about once a quarter. Um, the value of them have just gone nuts. Here's the 10 Zig 2024. So this is the most recent Zimbabwe. That's the gold back one. But that 100 trillion, I would say if you can get one for 150, I'd buy it all day. We usually try and get them and run them around 130. They're selling for right under 300 full on retail now, which is crazy because they were $60 forever. Um, every once in a while though, about once a quarter, like I said, we'll get one in. Yeah. Let's see what do we got here. Nice, nice. Enjoy, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, we've got that reminds me, we do have the 5 pesos going. Everybody who buys something's order today. So that's uncirculated. So if you see something you like, you'll get a Cuba to go along with it. Let's look at some notes. We got the 57. It's going to be South Korea, 100 won, 57. Oh, you're saying like when? Today or back then? I think that's all relative. The $1 you bought, well, I mean, the 100 trillion's obsolete at this point. So, it wouldn't really get you anything. Uh, so I guess the more modern one. I don't know that that one's been withdrawn from circulation. I would have to double check on that. Egypt 5 pastries 1940. Like, did the Zig replace? What's that? Hey Siri. Oh wait, wrong one. Hey Alexa. Did the Zimbabwe Zig replace their currency, or is it in addition to? It didn't tell me. Alexa, did the Zimbabwe Zig replace Zimbabwe's currency, or is it in addition to?
I don't know that one.
Mm. Here, let me see really quick. Oh my gosh. 2,498. All right, I got it. So Alexa's stupid, but guess what? Chat GPT is not. So the Zig, be quiet. So the Zig replaced the other dollar at an exchange ratio of 1 to 2,498. So the other one is obsolete at this point, and the Zig is their currency. It replaced, yeah. So for every $1, so 10 Zigs would be 24,988 or whatever old Zimbabwe's. Yeah, how wild is that? Man, that chat GPT is what's up, y'all. Philippines, 1969, 1 peso. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, and like I said, chat GP is the one that told me also. Yes, yes. So yeah, while it's in, play, it's normal amounts. That's right. And then an obsolete means, you take it to the bank, it ain't worth nothing anymore. Or for the last one, you may still be able to exchange them, but they wouldn't be for nothing. They're probably worth more. Like the 100 trillion's worth more now than you could probably exchange it for. But then the other ones you would just exchange for zigs. But the longer you wait, the less it's worth. Cause like the zig, like I said, they issued it. Here's a cool one, y'all. 1 year issue from Biafra. It's 5 shillings. 1968 uncirculated 1 year issue. Love those. Um, but the Zig lost 80% of its value CR from April to September of last year. So like if you were exchanging those other, they said ZLs, the other Zimbabwe's, if you had waited, you know, till September, you lost 80% just waiting, which is wild. Here's a cool 1923 20 billion mark. That's a better German 20 billion mark. Yes, Sound Blaster. I've got a couple of nice French Indochinas. Yeah, let me grab that. I have that. I'll show you the other one I have too. And I'm telling y'all that Malaya and British Borneo, I got out some nice notes the other day, like this one. This is the one with the tiger. So that's a nice French Indochina, 1945, 10 pastries. Wonderful note, like your style, Sound Blaster. Isn't it wild? It's not good, man. It's not good. Enjoy Sound Blaster. Nice note. Here's another nice one. This is the 53 Tim Pastries. Also, Sound Blaster, we're putting a 5 pesos Cuba in everybody's order today. So you'll get one of those as well. Here's the Tim Pastries 1953 French Indochina. That'd be Vietnam. All right. Hey, right on. Thank you. Billion Bank. Dude, Mark, that's the same setup as Zimbabwe, and that German stuff. They actually did a trillion, if I recall correctly. I want to say. Here's a cool Ghana. Yeah, Germany got crazy, man. 1998, 5,000 CDs, Ghana. Um, I'm pretty sure they ended up doing a trillion in the 20s. About positive. Yeah, about 100%. I know Hungary did a trillion. There's actually a couple different countries that had some serious hyperinflation. 71 to 73, 500 escudos. James, I will have some this week. They sell really quick when they come in. But I do have a ton of them coming. I say a ton. I've got quite a few variations. I know I have some Wehrmacht notes coming, and then some straight up circulation World War II stuff that'll be coming as well. So, World War II, I do have a couple sweet World War IIs. I'll show you them. Here's a 1945 10 yen Japan. That's actually World War II era. Got got a couple different ones. I don't have any in right now, CJ. I would say come back. I don't know what the way the mail's been doing. Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have some in for sure. I've got a few different variations coming in. Burma 1942 10 rupees. It's a World War II note AU. Yeah, just give us a follow, CJ. Yeah, I know I've got Wehrmacht, a couple different ones. I've got the 20 Reich mark with the lady on it coming. I've got the 100 mark with the big one in the center of it coming. Quite a few of them. Yeah. So here's a beautiful Luxembourg 44, 50 francs. Wonderful note. Silver, you know, let me see. I should have some different ones here. This is a really nice 1913 A commemorative tomb mark. Beautiful example. This is silver and it commemorates the 100 years since the defeat of Napoleon. It's 90% silver. That's a 1913 A tomb mark commemorative commemorating the defeat of Napoleon. And then I probably have some that you're looking for too with the hey, you want to see if you see any of the 2 and 5 marks with the thing. B's gonna check real quick, see if she sees any for us. All right, so next up, I know I have some. We've got the Spain 1907 25 pesetas. All the buyers get 5 pesos in their order today. And then next up, we're gonna do this awesome Samoa. We're running an awesome start here. 2006 100 Tala. This is an Unk specimen, y'all. A follower giveaway. I have a buyer giveaway, James, where if you buy something, we give you a 5 pesos in your order for everybody that buys something today. Bam. That one. Yeah. So next up, we've got the 1961 50 francs Luxembourg. Tonight, we're doing the same exact thing. That's actually how we're going to do it going forward. We've got Luxembourg 1981 50 francs. All right, so here we go with a beautiful 10,000 dinars, Russia. Soviet Civil War, 10,000 dinars. You never know. We'll mix it up here and there, but that's the game plan for now. Mhm. And then we've got Sweden, 1967. 10 francs. That one's Ankh. Beautiful flowers on it. That's actually, I think, a really pretty note. And that's a nice example of that Sweden. Yeah, if you like the 5 pesos back there, you could find you a cool note. B found us a couple coins. Thank you, B. 91, 10 rubles, CCCP, Russia. Dude, those things are so sweet. And you got the sequentials, man. I think you did really good on those. Like I said, I've never seen sequentials. Let's see here, y'all. Uh, here's a 42. This isn't silver, but that's a 42 5 thinning, and it does have the symbol if you're into those. Germany 5 Pfennig, World War II. I know, JD. It's a fine balance, you know. We'll do them. We're just mixing things up. 83 20 pesos. I mean, the 5 pesos is, I figure if we do good givvies, you know, it more than covers it. So we get to do whatever we want though, so we make it up as we go. So you never know. That could change. Here's a cool World War II Japanese troop photo. It's gonna be with the writing on it there. Check that out. It's an actual genuine photo from World War II. That's some Japanese troops chilling during the war. You go good with your World War II, or you do like a shadow box. You know? I don't know if anybody else does shadow boxes. What's up, Liquid? We've got Ukraine 92, 10 smackaroonies. Yo, good to see ya. Good to see ya. I hope you've been well, Liquid. I hadn't seen you pop up. I probably haven't been paying attention. Sure you have popped up. I have to get in there and check you out. Let's see. Somebody asked about, is it glitching out, y'all? Really? That's cool. 4,500 yen. What are you doing, US or foreign stuff on the coins? There you go, Sound Blaster. That's a nice note. Cool piece of history. Yeah, you doing mostly foreign or high-end toner Morgans? Like your picture? That thing is beautiful, dude. Hey, I'll let you look at enjoy, Sound Blaster. Thank you. This isn't a Morgan. This thing is pretty. We'll see what you think of this. I'm not suggesting you buy it even, but check out this thing. I don't know if this thing is like, I'm not an expert on toning. Like, is it artificial or what? But this thing sure is toned to checking back a 2002 ASE. Yeah, it's a Silver Eagle. It does have some wild toning on it though. I have a crazy Haiti toner. Yeah, yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but it does have some pretty toning on it, I thought. Probably not artificial. That's cool. Man, I have a crazy Haiti, one gourd somewhere that is some wild towing. I actually like the towing too. Lesotho, 1990, Tim Melody. That Haiti one I've got's insane. It looks like your picture. CR, they're in the mail somewhere. I wish I knew where. They were supposed to be here Saturday. So next up, they'll be here at some point. You'll see it pop up because I'm going to change the name of the show to Polymer Party. So when you see the Polymer Party start, that's what that means. Spain, 1931, and it's a ton of them, and I already have all the stickers made up. 1931, Spain, 100 pesetas. Unk, pretty cool note from Spain. Spain gets no love around here, but I think they're cool. All right, so next up, we've got a super cool Solomon Islands, y'all. This is a specimen. We're gonna run it. I'd like to see it disappear. So it starts at 40. Super fair if anybody's into these. Got Solomon Islands, 2015, $100 specimen. I sold the Scotland this morning. JD got a cool polymer from Scotland. Scotland's always good when you see those pop through. Yeah, that's a nice note that you got, JD. It's a really nice note. We've got Turkey, 74 to 84, 500 lira onk. This thing's pretty, and that's a larger Turkish note. You know, I'd like to go to Turkey. Istanbul universities. Istanbul University. I want to go over there and heard that, JD. I definitely will. I'll message you. We should get some more in. I want to go over there and eat some street food in Turkey. That would be cool. All right, let's go. We got Taiwan, 1968, $5 new. You got Burundi, 2005, 10 francs. A lot of two. One of them's a Taiwan, y'all. Current events note. Nice lot. Let's see. This SMCI is flagging. Wonder if that thing can break 55 today. That'd be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Here's a cool note, y'all, some history. So this one, French Army Treasury, 1919. So this was issued basically to support the resistance. And it was after the war, the new French government. Um and it was what De Gaulle would have been leading the French army at the time. So once you know the backstory on this one, it's actually pretty cool. It's going to be French Army Treasury, 1919. 2 francs went on to be the new French government as well. So I could probably tell the story a little better, but it is pretty neat. All right, so next up, we've got Kenya. It's going to be 10 shillings. Then you've got Italy, 10 lire. I'll work up some more of the German silver stuff for y'all and get them organized so I can actually find them. I do have a nice polymer here that's on New Zealand. It's a bit more of a heavy hitter, but I'll show that to y'all. Like I said, I showed y'all one earlier that was circulated. Here's an on 2007, 50 bucks, New Zealand. Nice note. We've got Cuba, 5 pesos. It's going in all the buyers' orders today. All right. Next up, we're going to do an awesome Hong Kong with the butterfly. It's going to be 2018. 50 bucks. It is uncirculated. $50, Hong Kong. Welcome, welcome everybody here. Let me do y'all a lot of Zimbabwe. Anybody's into that? See if I can't find a couple of different ones. Yeah, here we go. All right, we're gonna do a whole lot of Zimbabwe's. So this is gonna be the 500,000, 50,000 bank check, 500,000, 100,000, 20,000, 5,000. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enjoy CR. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna keep it going here. Beautiful Argentina 2015, 50 pesos. All right, so we see this thing pop back over 54. I'm gonna show y'all some nice notes here as we go to. Check out this 1895 Puerto Rico 1 peso. It is graded 45 PCGS, counterfoil at right. Nice note. Ah, that packet is heavy. Next up, you got Uruguay. This is a cool note. It's got Miss Lady on it. 1967 Thomas De La Rue note. Beautiful example of that Uruguay. Rhodesia. This is pretty sweet. 76, $10, Rhodesia. We've got Cuba, 5 pesos is the givey. That's going in all the buyer's orders. So you pick something up. We're going to throw one of those 5 pesos in order. You've got a 4,500 yen. Better note, price for the condition. 100 yen, 1945, Korea. Trev, what up? Next up, we're going to go with this awesome South Korea. 10 won. It is AU. South Korea. I need to put that on the site. I don't think it's on the site yet. 57. Here's a really nice note. It's going to be 10,000 drachma. Aristotle, 1947, Greece. Beautiful note. Really nice note there. Told y'all I was going to show y'all some cool stuff. Get out the good stuff, huh? Here's a cool Thailand 6,800 baht. It's got the dragon boat there. Look at these things. I wonder what those things are there on the boat. It almost looks like cup holders, but that's not what that is. Maybe they had fire in them or something to see. Kind of interesting. So next up, you've got the 1909 10 rubles. Russia. 1909. Oh yeah, here's some old South America. I forget about some of these. All right. Some of these are heavy hitters, but if you enjoy looking at notes, you'll enjoy seeing them anyway. Got a graded Guatemala 63 Unk 1942 half Quetzal. Really pretty Guatemala. All right, next up, we're going to go with Spain. 31, 50 pesetas, very dramatic. Spain. Dr. Doe, I don't have any, and honestly, I don't even think I have any coming. I'm going to have to get some sourced and get them in. Australia. It's going to be a beautiful 1 Della, King George, 38-41. Next up, we got Tunisia, 1980, 1 dinar. Tunisia. Cool note. All kind of Tunisia. Let's go Africa. Uganda. 79, 20 shillings on beautiful example of that. Almost trinary. A lot of color on that. G Dole. Morning, everybody. Let us know if there's anything you're looking for, because we've already run a bunch of notes. So probably find something if you know what you're looking for. 1,000 Escudos, 72. Angola. Who needs Angola? Next up, we're going to go with Qatar. 9,600 reals. Nice note, Qatar. Rick, welcome everybody. We've got Cuba, 5 pesos. Everybody who buys something gets a Cuba in their order. That one back there. Next up, you got King George. It's going to be a 1936, $1. King George, Hong Kong. Cool note. Then we've got a Trinidad and Tobago, $100. Has the super cool bird on it there. It's going to be a 1985, $100. Trinidad and Tobago. I like this note. Next up, Netherlands, 10 gulden, 1949. Really pretty note here. Look at that. Netherlands, 10 gulden. Oh, here's the Argentina I keep telling people about. I'll put this thing on the board. So little, it's easy to misplace. 1891. It's going to be 5 centavos, Argentina. Put that up there. All right, so next up, we're going to go with a super cool Honduras. Check out this guy. He's chilling. Lots of awesome stuff going on here. It's going to be a Thomas de la Rue, 1 Lempira. So next up, a really nice Malaya, British Borneo. 1953, $1. Queen Elizabeth II, Malaya, and British Borneo. Rick James, how you been, man? Good to see you. Andrew Pat, get it, man. That's a nice one. Goodbye. Enjoy, Andrew Pat. Thank you so much. Yeah, your wife's gonna love that. Even though it's not Unk, I know y'all like Unks. That's Malay and British Borneo, and it's same game. You know, those are a little tougher. That thing be a lot more expensive. It was on. You did good there. So next up, I have another one too somewhere. 62, 5 Cordobas, American Banknote Company. Yeah, y'all's names are like the same too. On the you know, whatnot. All right, so next up, check out this yeah, it's like the same name basically. It's funny. We've got Guatemala, Hunter Quetzal's Unk. Super pretty note here, y'all. Look at this uncirculated Guatemala. They got the Braille on there. Why can't we put Braille on notes? Help some people out. I was watching, I don't know, this is why I'm sharing this with y'all, but I was watching some YouTube video. And it was like this blind guy calling around to restaurants. I didn't know some restaurants had Braille menus. I never thought about it. I was like, that's actually really smart. Like Outback had one. South Korea won one, 1962. And there was a couple others like Chili's, Applebee's might have had one. But I never thought about that. Romars 2000, dude, what are you doing? Why'd you change your name again? What's going on over there? This dude, you got a new name for the third time now in the last about month. I like it. 44, 201. Romar says, I got to keep y'all on your toes. It's a new iteration of Romars. Like, what was that? Andre 2000? Back to the original. Okay, I like it. Good thing nobody snuck in there and took it then, huh? B actually talked to me about it. I said, you can't do Romars like that. 1953, 20 baht. She's like, I'm going to take Romar's name because it's so cool. So you can't do him like that. We got Mike's in on this awesome Thailand. I've got some other Thailands too. You'll also get, Mike, a super cool thank you, 5 pesos. All buyers get a 5 pesos in their orders today. So you'll have that coming too. Enjoy. We're gonna do a 35E $1. Nice example of that. Silver cert. I don't usually run a bunch of US stuff. That's one of two we'll probably see today, actually. All right, y'all. Check this out. Let's peruse it. We'll peruse through this lot. So bad. 98 series. You got the series here. 1,000, a 10,000, and a 5,000. We are perusing through this lot. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. All right, next up, we're going to go with Trinidad and Tobago. It's going to be a 1977 $1 Unk, crispy Unk. Crispy, beautiful Unk note. And then we've got Yugoslavia, 5,000 dinara, upside down, Afghanistan. That's an uncirculated 79, 10 Afghanis. Let's see. Next up, we're going to go with a couple of the British Armed Forces notes. 10 and 5 New Pence, 1972. Then we're going to go with Ghana, 1980. 50 cedis. Unk, Ghana. Soccer theme notes, CR. I definitely want to say I have some coming. Let me think if I got any. I don't think I have any in stock right now, but I did order in some. Here's a awesome specimen. Yeah, I know I have one's a polymer. Dominican Republic, 2,000 pesos. Specimen. That's a nice note. 2003. Nah. No. That would be cool. I don't know if I remember seeing any of the polymer euros before. Think about it. Doesn't mean they don't have them, but I just don't recall. Check this out, y'all. Here's a commemorative from Transnistria, little communist holdout over in Moldova. Usually you see the newer ones. This one or the older ones. This one's actually newer. It's really pretty little Transistria 2019, 1 ruble. I'm kind of a dork for stuff like this. I would definitely watch a YouTube on that if you don't know much about old Transistria. It's kind of neat. They made plastic coins at one point. We've got South Korea. They abandoned it. Didn't work out. 6251. I guess maybe they didn't last as long. They made them for a while though. All right, we got Lesotho, 1989, 5 Melody. All right, I'm gonna run a couple more here. Let me know if there's anything else or anything y'all want to see rerun. I'm gonna finish y'all with a nice lot of Zimbabwe. A handful of Zimbabwe's. Here's in Australia, 74 to 91, $10. Do a little bit of work, and then we will have a bunch of exciting new notes in this week. I'll be bookmarking the shows. Get a cool lot together here and done. Here's some stuff. All right. Last lot. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. 7 Zimbabwe's last lot. Y'all are awesome. It's gonna be a great week. Have a great rest of your day too. Thank you, CR. We will see y'all on the next show. We'll do a quick raid.